Hey guys, Mike with Farm Pros. I'm actually here in Longmont looking after a leak. And so this is a water feature that, it's an older water feature that we didn't build. Basically there's two tools that we do when we initially show up. And basically it's gloves and some knee pads. Basically, going around the perimeter of it, looking for any kind of low liner situation around the entire perimeter. Really, I'm just looking for low edges, anything that's going to cause any kind of settling, because 90% of our leaks that we incur, that we happen to see, is low liner situations. There's some exceptions to that, like rodents. So if we have a high rodent area, or like voles will actually chew through the liner, that sort of thing, they'll definitely create damage on that. I'll be looking for vole damage in the lawn, and that will give me some hints as to, the signs of rodent damage. So as we jump into this, I'm going to start on one side, and I'm going to work myself, and I'll see what we can find. You guys, just one thing that I wanted to point out. This is a beautiful feature. That the liner has to be basically the liner has to be underneath and completely on the back side of a big boulder like this. As this settles, it's going to want to start pushing the liner down. It's actually going to start creating a leak because the edge of my liner is underneath the settling zone of this boulder. I'm a little concerned about the size of some of these boulders and the fact that they're right on the edge of the liner. So we'll keep digging and see what we can find. So this is what I was kind of showing you guys, or explaining a little bit here, is that the fact that I've got earth on this side, there's absolutely no liner on this coming up, and about halfway or about a quarter way underneath this boulder is actually water underneath the boulder. Then there's a very high chance that my leak could be underneath this boulder. And I really won't be able to know until I actually strap this boulder, yank it up, and then make my necessary repairs. So, which is a lot of work. So we definitely want to be cognizant of where we have boulder placement and the overall width of our liner. So anyway, I'm gonna continue working on this thing. So you can kind of see how much settling has occurred. Here's the edge of my liner, and there's water level right there. So that's very high potential leak right there. So it was very problematic with this water feature in particular, where we had liner basically traveling underneath the boulder, the big boulder, but it was only halfway underneath it. And so as that rock tends to settle down over time, it actually wants to just basically pull that liner down and creating a leak. And that's basically what we're seeing on this. So we're actually going to evaluate it with a pipe test to see if we can narrow it down to a certain section of the stream that's more problematic. And so we'll be setting that up here after the rainfall.